been doing internet for better part of 21, 22 years now. So I graduated college with a degree in journalism and quickly learned that journalism people don't make money. So that quickly fell by the wayside as soon as I figured out I could make more at Red Lobster than I could working at the Conrad. And then that was back in the late 80s and then early 90s. And I was working for State Farm for a while, and the internet came along and it started to just look like Quark Express and how we used to build pages at the newspaper. And I was like, well, heck, I can do this. And then it's just been one thing after the other.
Just building blocks.
Yeah, and it really has been. And I always tell everybody that I should have named the company Fine, I'll just do it myself. Because everything that came up, the people would make me mad, and I'll just go, fine, I'll do it myself. And I have a whole company of that we have a full hosting company now. We've got the marketing agency. We do web design. We run the full everything.
Wow, that's awesome. I always love to hear about how people got into what they do. It's always an interesting story because I don't think any of us ended up where we thought we would. And I guess.
Oh, I thought I was going to work for the New York Times. What do you?
Yeah.
Never saw this coming, but I'm good with it.
Yeah, you're definitely in the exact perfect place to be now.
Yes, and I took the education I had and everything, and sometimes it's I'm in my early 50s, and I have 20-somethings that work from me, and I'll tell them something like, how do you know that? Like, it's like such a alien concept to them that I actually knew something, because they're like, well, and I'm like, you forget, I wrote headlines at newspapers, and I put papers out, and to them that's such a strange thing,
Yeah.
And so when I lay something out, they're like, how do you even know how to do that? Well, it's no different than laying it out. And I don't know how old you guys are, but it was really kind of interesting because we'd lay it out on a piece of paper with a blue pencil and actually lay the pages out. So to me, it's very easy to see it on a website.
Okay, I'm old. I remember when they actually used to send film for ads.
Yes, that's exactly it. You would have to sell film for ads, and then they would take it and go print it on an old Variotype machine, and they'd print it out, and then you'd wax it to the board to send it to the printer. And that's, to me, I look at a website, and that's exactly what it is. You'd have to have your ads had to be camera ready because they had to be shot, So it's just interesting how technology's changed everything.
Yeah.
But it's all the same. It's just a different way to execute it. It's kind of different.
So what do you have for us?